to get things started with Res plus some more stuff you've been into.
I wake up in the bed you made, the one where you're supposed to lay with me. I smell you on the pillowcase, but don't see your face.
What up, Moana?
That's okay with me. I never thought I'd see the day. I'd see you as somebody I could hate. I guess that's just the price I pay for the public friends I walk past every day.
Are you and I'm not looking?
You're like an angel sent from hell, despite those eyes that
We're gonna get one more espresso. I found a really good espresso, and oddly enough, it's orange. Colombian orange. 1 second. Takes a second, only a second. Bro, it took me 6 months to figure out how to make this thing without coffee grounds in it. I don't know if you all remember from when I was doing that camping thing. I got this little thermos looking espresso machine. I don't know if I had that on stream or whatever, but it's like a thermos and it heats it up for you. Really good for camping because it boils the water for you. Boils the water super dang slow, but yeah. So I just use my other kettle. Trump is speaking right now. Let's check it out. Trump speech. See if he's going right now still. Yeah, I seen something on here. I got a news thing here. Trump tells Davos that Europe is heading in the wrong direction. Okay, sure. Yeah. Let's there's got to be a website for Trump. I won't use force to take Greenland. Trump says we give so much, we get so little in return to NATO. Let's see here. Trump says U.S. only gets death, disruption, and massive amounts of cash. U.S. has got nothing out of NATO except protecting you from Russia. Yeah, I mean, By the way, if you're wondering what this light is, it's sunlight. I'm tanning right now. It's because this is something that's helped me being where I live. I don't know if you noticed, but it's nighttime still. It helps me feel better, I suppose. I don't know. And the better you feel, the better you trade. Sure. Cool. So I wonder if that's really true. Like, I honestly don't really know much about NATO and US alliance, but like red light there. I have a red light therapy right here next to me. If you guys follow my social media, I've posted, I mean, on the Instagram. I've got a personal Instagram, and then I've got my trader Instagram. And I've been posting on there, and it help. Red light therapy basically, it increases blood flow. That's about it, right? So reduce if blood flow is increased, it helps heal things faster. So it's good for athletes, and it's good for like hair loss. I'm starting to thin a little bit. It's good for skin recovery. And I think what it does is it breaks down muscles a little bit, breaks down the skin, and then increases blood flow. So it like kind of resets things a bit. I think that's what it does. It's been kind of helpful, I suppose. It's good for my exercise. Anyways, how does this work? It's UV light, so it mimics like a sun tanning bed at a low grade, so I can feel like I'm seeing the sun. Because a lot of people here get really bad depression in the winter. So yeah, let's look. I wonder if we can do like a summary of Trump speech. I wonder there must be an X account that does this, right?
Them to get away with it. It became very tough. So when I called up Emmanuel Macron, I watched him yesterday with those beautiful sunglasses. What the hell happened?
Oh my God, dude.
But I watched him sort of
Yo, wait.
be tough.
You guys know Vitaly, hey?
He was at $10 for a pill.
I just seen this on my feed just now. Here, wait.
All the big pharmaceutical.
You guys know this goofball, right? I think goofball is an appropriate term for who this guy is, right? He's a goofy character, okay? You know, whether that's disrespectful or not. He's a little bit of a ridiculous guy. Basically 300 days, cockroaches, super hot, and finally free. Did you guys see this guy, right? He was the guy that got jailed in Philippines. Wild that, eh? Only white guy there. He probably got beaten up. He probably got beaten up so bad, dude. I mean, I guess that's not funny, but you know, he kind of did it to himself after years of tormenting people. He has been caught
multiple times in different countries.
Yeah, years of tormenting people that, you know, he got tormented himself. It's ironic. Let's go. I think we can go with the WEF. They might have updates of what's going on right now. Market open in like 5 minutes. What was that page? There was a page that summarizes things.
No. He said, here's the story, Emmanuel. The answer is you're going to do it. You're going to do it fast. Then if you don't, I'm putting a 25% tariff on everything that you sell into the United States and a 100% tariff on your wines and champagnes. And that's about 10 times more than what I'm requesting.
Right. So he's already been.
And you're going to do it.
Financial Juice. Nice. That might be a really good one. Let's check it. I want to see. Because I just want to see. I don't want to listen to this. I want us to watch the charts. Financial. How do I spell Financial Juice? God, I'm fucking 31 years old. Financial Juice. There it is. Wait. Nice. Trump on Greenland. If you say no, we will remember. Trump will be.
They have a website. It's easy to track there.
Nice. I like this. This is easy. Canada lives because the U.S. Yeah. Okay. That's true. This is an important speech for me, being a Canadian, because I see the potential that Canada just gets seized by, like, they take Greenland. If they take Greenland, they then surround Canada, right? We have no defense against U.S. military, especially if Alberta leaves. Alberta is half of Canada's GDP. So Alberta is like the conservative area of Canada. So like the American side, sort of. It's like American sort of political views. The rest of Canada is socialist. But Alberta is 50% of the economy, right? So if Alberta leaves, you know, where are your socialist values going to go, right? Everyone gets equal shit. Well, now you get half the equal shit, okay? Right? That's what's going to happen to Canada, and then people are already struggling. I don't know a single person, like, besides myself, and compared to everyone else, I'm uber rich, right? I don't know a single person that is not absolutely in despair struggling right now in Canada. Like, how are you going to live off of less? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess, like, myself and the other Maven founders, like, any of my friends, all of my friends are they can't afford tomorrow's groceries, sort of thing. Anyways, so it sounds like he's not going to fight. Canada lives because the U.S. Yeah. We can't defend Greenland on a lease. Yeah, we've heard that before. We won't use force for Greenland. This kind of the sadistic side of me kind of wanted them to just seize it, and I kind of wanted to see America just rule the world. You know what I mean? Or like the Western Hemisphere. I thought that would be kind of cool to see happen. Trump won't be using excessive force, so he might be using some force. Says excessive. Words are important. Yeah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Bunch of whining and complaining. Are you going to bomb Greenland? Let's see. Okay, cool. Says something about gas prices going to be going down too, which is great. Okay, so I just want you to bring you guys' awareness to gold. Gold has been making us an insane amount of money. Good morning, guys. And Baron's here, so we will
bling 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 bling.
Talk
You
about
see
all that
money. Bling 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 bling.
gold, baby, gold. A lot of money. Okay, cool. Oops. Oh, I need to pay for my indicators and whatnot. I completely forgot. I gotta fill in credit card info so I can have my indicator back. Whatever. Not super important, I suppose. Yeah, like, if you look at the gold chart, there's just not anything to really even look at. Like, this is crazy, crazy pumps, dude. So I'm just going to draw a couple lines just in case, right? Like, if gold does dump down, this is not very much. This is to yesterday. You know what I mean? So what I've got going is I've got just 2 ounces chilling, right? I will add more down here. Probably, right? But if it rips up, just let it keep ripping. Right? We have tons of excess margin. So we can add more when it comes down. QQQ just opened up bullish, right? We did buy more down here. Let's look at the NASDAQ. What did we say? We told you that NASDAQ was going to be bearish yesterday, come back down here. It looks like it still hasn't hit that target. be looking for. It's got this kind of chop. I think the NASDAQ was kind of waiting for the Trump speech then. Usually when you have this range lock in between two spots, kind of just waits a bit. Usually means it's waiting for something. So I think we want to wait a moment on the NASDAQ. Bitcoin is doing exactly what you told you it was going to do, right? Like, please guys, like, just blindly follow what I say. Like, what did I tell you, dude? It's the monthly level. It rejected off the two levels I drew, right? Right here, rejects off that, comes back down, tests, and then rejects the next one. It's coming down to 71. It's going to bounce off 71. It's going to go up to 10 whatever here, right? I don't think Bitcoin is like, I don't know if it's going to come down here. I don't think Bitcoin is going to go crazy doomsday sort of thing like it's done before, unless something really wrong happens. Like, I don't think we're getting 70% drops again, right? I think the max is kind of 50, right? So I think this is kind of the max it could possibly hit, right? So I think there's a really good chance that the bottom is 71, okay? So what I want to do is go ham at 71, right? And then worst case scenario is I get a little bit of drawdown, right? Like, this shit's obvious, dude. If you're struggling trading Bitcoin, you like, if you're struggling trading Bitcoin, you really got to check what your bias is, okay? Like, why are you struggling with the easiest asset in the world? It's so incredibly easy that it is literally clockwork to the day of when tops and bottoms are. Like, you don't even need to look at the chart. In order to trade Bitcoin with near perfection, you literally just look at the day that it's going to be at the top. I predicted the exact month, right? You don't want to predict the exact day, right? I told you the exact month it was going to be the top, right? The day makes no sense. Why? Why do I know that? Because it's always the exact number of days from top to bottom. So 3 years, 1,000 days, okay? 3 years up, 1 year down. That's it. 365 days, 1 year down to the day, right? Like, it's exact. It's exactly 3 years. It was 1,035. So what's 1,035? 1,035 divided by 3 is 20 days off of 3 years, right? So 60 days off total, right? And then a year down, right? So what is the year down here, okay? Well, right here. October 2026. So that's why I told you 2026 is a negative year. Well, this is what's going to happen, okay? Can you explain what's changed in DMC and what your full process is now? The difference with what I do now is I don't scale in like the videos I showed you. The videos on my YouTube channel, I use zones to scale in, which increases your win rate incredibly high, okay? But the issue with that is you do get big losses when you do take a loss, okay? And those are psychologically damaging as well, right? So you have to kind of choose how you want to play. Is it better for you to lose less but take bigger losses when you do, or lose more often with small losses, right? And then on top of that, which one actually makes more money? It actually makes more money to be accurate. So that's why I've kind of changed it a bit. So the only difference is, I guess there are a couple differences. I do some weird shit now that I don't want to explain to you guys because it'll be too complicated for you. I'm just being completely honest. Like I don't think all of DMC is explainable. But the concepts still apply, and you guys can still learn this over time. But if you use what I taught you in the YouTube video, you will make money. It's just a matter of you won't make all of the money now, right? The stuff I do on live stream here is a little bit more complicated. It's more, I'm getting closer and closer to Sumo, Trader Sumo, which he does trend progression. So it's more similar to Sumo now. I'm getting closer and closer as time goes on because I'm getting better. Sumo's the best trader right now. So anyways, gold. Let's look at gold because it's actually got some action here. If we want to take a long, I'm curious, right? Like you regained this, right? It'll go for a new high. This is coming for a new high. Like this is an example of something that's not in the DMC video, right? But incredibly strong and accurate, right? Like this is the shit that you're not going to understand fully, okay? I'm gonna go here. Gonna go there. That's a 4-hour trade, right? And it has to do with trend progression, and it has to do with something I was explaining yesterday, where everyone who longed here needs to have the opportunity to get out at break even, right? Because this move we just gained, okay? So this is the move that everyone longed in, and if they didn't close their longs there, they're still long and they're in drawdown, right? In that move. So this move has to be eaten. It has to be the same move, right? Before we can come back down. Okay. Look at the Dow. Oh, wow. I want to look at the Edge Finder too. I'm just being a little bit cautious right now because when you're looking at the Edge Finder, we don't have very strong signals on anything right now. Like Bitcoin's the best one right now. Gold is kind of neutral. Dow is negative. NASDAQ is negative. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Consumer confidence. Bearish. Retail sale. Yeah, like the NASDAQ does not, even the COT is the one that I like looking at the most. Let's look at the COT. So on the NASDAQ, where's the NASDAQ here? Fuck, it's freezing or something. What is going on, bro? Net change. So a lot of the institutions are starting to go short right? That's one of my favorite to look at. So if we look at the NASDAQ overall, we could actually say, hey, this might start being bearish pretty soon. So I might want to, you know, if this weekly doesn't close well, I might not want to be a bull anymore, right? Because it could come way back down here, and then we can get some better longs down there. Really just seems like gold is super hot right now, so we basically just want to focus on the one that's working, right? AMD's ripping a bit. That's good. What I wanted to look at Ryanair. That's what I wanted to look at. I knew that was going to pump today. I want to get some Ryanair. Oh, that would have been a really nice buy actually down there. Let's just buy one. So we're on the map. Oh my god, what slippage. What slippage, dude. You guys see this shit? Look at that slippage. That's wild. What do you think about ETH and altcoins right now? If Bitcoin is not working, then nothing else will. We're in a bear market. And I told you the exact time that we technically converted over to a bear market, okay? Okay. Not the prediction. We converted into a bear market when we failed to make a new high here. October 2025. We failed to make that new high. We're in a bear market. You knew this was going to happen. I've been warning you guys for a fucking year. All right? That it was going to be somewhere around here, right? So if you're in any crypto, it's going down. All crypto will be destroyed. Right? That doesn't mean to say that you shouldn't be holding crypto. Because bear markets are when you buy more. Wow. It's the opposite of what you think you should do? Yes. Bear markets are when you start buying. Bull markets is when you're selling. So you should always be holding crypto. Right? Other than like right here for like a fucking week. You know what I mean? Like not a week, but you know what I mean? Like the amount of time that I hold zero crypto is like 10% of the time. Right? And I scale in and out. So down here, okay, so ideally, okay, because I messed up some last year, okay? Or last cycle, okay? Ideally, what happens is you see the rally, okay? Let's do this. You're in on this rally and you're like, woo, euphoria, right? It's pumping a crazy amount, right? And you get some sort of guess as where the top's going to be. How can you do that? Well, you're going to pump less than the last cycle. That's how you know, okay? So the amount of gain from the last cycle, you are going to get less, right? So let's look at, this is how I predicted kind of the top area, right? Previous cycle, we gained what? We're just going to randomly sort of here, 6,000%, okay? So we will not get more than 6,000%. So let's go off the bottom to the top, 2,000%. Okay. It's significantly less, right? So as you get like that 1,000%, you start scaling out, right? Sell, 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 right? And then from here, you know, or maybe you take another sell here, you scale out, and then you see, okay, we lost that. We're technically in a bear market now. Exit everything. Boom. That's how you would have traded it. And then you would have gone down here. You would have bought more, right? This would have been a break-even sort of trade, right? Ish, right? I'm just saying ish, right? And then as you come down here, you buy, buy, buy. You don't need to time the bottom. You just keep buying. Okay? And from there, you just made a lot of money, okay? Now, again, we made 2,000% the last cycle. So where's the top going to be? Significantly less than 2,000%. Okay? Let's look. Boom. Oh, wow. 700%? That makes a lot of sense to be the top. Do you really think it's going to be double that? No. That would be insane. Just actually insane. You have to be incredibly delusional to think, hey, this market's going to be somewhat similar to the last market. No, it's insane. There's tons more money to be pumped in, right? So what you would have done, again, is, hey, maybe I'm going to sell some here at that new high. I see this breaking down. Okay, I'm going to sell more, right? And then here I'm going to sell more, right? And now you'd be completely empty. And then guess what? 1 month later, you're buying again. And then you're going to buy, and you're going to buy. And then the same thing's going to happen. Guess what? Next cycle. This is going to be roughly the bottom of next cycle, okay? And guess what? How high are we going to go? Significantly less than 700%. Let's go for 250-ish, right? 200K. That seems appropriate. 4X off the bottom, right? 50K to 200K, a 4X. That's very appropriate. That's a lot of money. See, this is how you trade Bitcoin. It's like the easiest thing ever. And this is what I've done for the past like many cycles, right? Nice, clean. Just came in and I've heard the word money. I think I'm in the right place. What is my strategy? Dumb money concepts. It's dumb money concepts mixed with trend progression. Okay. That is the simple way to do it. Simple way to explain it. Now, okay, so talking crypto again, okay? You base everything out of Bitcoin, right? And then from there, you hold, I don't know, 50% Bitcoin, 50% altcoins. Spread them out. I like XRP. I like CRO. So what am I doing right now? Well, I'm buying the bottom when it's crashing because I believe in the project. You don't buy when it's going up. You do the opposite. You buy when it's going down. Don't be a dummy, all right? This is going down. It might go down for another low. I don't care. I honestly don't care if this goes to zero. Why? Because it's a good project. It's going to go up. I don't care if it goes down here. The reality is I'm not going to feel bad if it goes down, if Solana goes down and it comes all the way back down to $30. I'm not going to give a fuck if it goes to 1,000 after. I'm not going to give a fuck. Who cares? Who cares about that extra 3x if I just made 10x? You know what I mean? Oh no, I didn't make 30 times my money. What a rug, what a scam. This is ridiculous. I didn't turn my $1,000 into $30,000 and becomes rich overnight. It's going to take you time, bro. It's insane. You were inactive for too long for some period. Any reason? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Have you ever had a moment where DMC didn't work for you? Nice, Nat. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, dude. If I'm gonna tell you right now, if my mental health is not in check, I can't do anything. Like nothing comes easy. All I can do is be mad. Like that's the God honest truth. If my mental health is not in check, all I am is an angry to the world person. And I suspect everyone is like that, right? So when you see mad people and you see people online and they're mad at you, or they don't agree with your content, or, you know, they fight with you online, or, you know, they're mad in traffic, or, you know, they're mad at their job, or they're mad at their boss, they're mad at their wife. It's because their mental health is fucked. There's nothing to do with anything external. The external world has absolutely nothing to do with the result of your life. Right? So ultimately that comes true with trading too. Is I just get mad, I just don't perform properly. I'm a victim if my mental health's not right. So your number one thing is to get your mental health in check. Thus, this is why I use the sunlight here, so that I can be outside. Right, outside is very good for my health. Right, but so if DNC didn't work, if my mental health is messed, right? So if I'm having a bad month, you know what I mean? It's because something's going on in my life. It's not because of my strategy. Feel me?
Dow had a good market open today.
Yeah, Dow did. Let's go back to fucking stocks and shit. Yeah, nice. So the Dow is just an incredibly easy asset. Like, it pumped on the open, it's going to go up today. Let's look at it. Like, this is nice and low. Maybe I'll take a Dow. Boom. Let's take a Dow long there. See if it comes up. I don't know. I don't know if it will. But this looks solid, dude. Right? Rally off that if the weekly does, right? Who knows? Yes, last week we had a bounce there. So Dow might be solid. We just want to make sure that this keeps ripping and doesn't fail and come the other way, right? You know, maybe that wasn't a good entry, but we'll just take one. Why not? Let's do the same on this. Do I have Dow? I do. Sweet. Take a Dow. Take a Dow, right? This is on the new Maven dashboard. Maven's got a new dashboard, by the way. I'm not sure how public it is yet, but this is an automatic live trade tracker. It automatically refreshes, right? 1 day, 1 week. You can see it tracking live. I think it should track live. Today's stats 0. Daily loss limit. Sweet, cool. It tells you exactly how much you got for the daily loss. It's really nice, okay? So you don't mess it up, and exactly when it resets. Really nice, sweet. Right. So I wonder if that gold still hits that level. Remember we said that gold's going to come up to there. I don't know if that counts as a front run. That's a bit iffy. We look at the Dow here. How do you feel it now? When will you officially launch the new dashboard on Maven? I think I think it's live. I don't know. I get confused, bro. Like, here's a God honest truth. Maven is a big company. And like, I'm just a crazy guy behind the computer that makes random thoughts about, I don't know, weird videos or trade ideas. Like I am insane, dude. Though there's a lot of things that go on with Maven, okay? And back in the day, you know, being that crazy guy, it was awesome for starting companies, right? Because you can do a lot of things very, very quickly. But as companies get bigger and bigger and bigger, they become more corporate, right? And there's a lot more moving parts. So there's a lot of things that happen that I don't even really understand, right? Like, I'm not, and just so you guys are aware, like, I'm not the guy in charge anymore, right? Like, I passed that on like 2 years ago or whatever. There's a board. I'm part of the board, right? There's a board of directors. Right? There's 4 of us, right? So I am part of the board. I'm the guy on the board that just has crazy ideas. But that as a sole personality is not able to manage a massive corporation. That's why you need multiple people, right? So is Maven hiring? I don't know. See that like, I'm not, you know, like that's what I'm saying is like, there's other departments that I have no fucking clue what they're doing. I'm not. I don't want to hire you. You ate a carrot today. Yeah, so bro, Maven Shorts, dude. I ate like 10 pounds of carrots yesterday. All in the sake of Maven trading. I ate 10 pounds of carrots yesterday. I'm gonna turn that off maybe. Oh man, actually it's not too bad. I'll put it on low. Come on. Yeah, that's high. That's high. There's low. Oh gosh. I ate 10 pounds of carrots yesterday and then just blew my guts out orange. It just goes straight through you. It was carrot juice, just juiced it all. We're gonna do that every day. I'm gonna try to see if my skin turns orange. How much did you sell your share? 0. I told you I'm crazy. Why would you just sell? Why would you just give away your shares? Because I trust people. I trust these people, right? Maybe that's a good idea. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about money. And that's what allows me to be a good trader. That's what allows me to run a company that is one of the largest, most successful companies in the Forex space, right? I think it might be the only Forex prop firm that has never had a problem with payouts and cash flow, right? Why? Because from day one we started stockpiling money, right? So that we could pay traders out in the event that things fluctuate, which they did. Just like everything. Some months were bad, some months were good, right? And the bad months, other prop firms went under. We didn't. Or they had to deny payouts. We didn't, right? So the fact that I don't care about money has allowed me to create money, right? So just when things started, you know, we brought on a team, right? And I knew that these people would be really good at their job. So I gave them I gave them equal share. Right. I wouldn't have been able to do this on my own. So it's like it would have been dumb for me not to do that, right? I would have blown this thing up a long time ago. And just like everyone else did. You know what I mean? The only reason why Maven is so successful is because we have such a range.
Huh.
Trading our girls? I gotta choose one? I don't know, bro. It's a funny question because both of them in excess become an addiction. Both women and trading become a toxic addiction in excess.
Nat asked me hot.
Yeah, this is a nice close. That's a really nice close. Let's look at the real time too. Nice. Yeah, I think they might just fill that gap, which would be real sick. That'd be real nice.
I think you have made good decisions along the way building Maven.
Yeah, bro. I'll be honest with you. The most important decision I made with starting Maven was to let other people have say. Because when you're running a company and you come up so quickly, you get an ego. And you look at all these other CEOs, bro. Like, they're all fucking super egotistical. Like, one little thing, then they go nuts, right? And they get really upset and they get offended, and then they become toxic, and anyways. The team at Maven's incredible, dude. Show us your trading setup. It's 3 monitors.
I have started to fall in love with this text-to-speech. Lock.
Yeah, bro. This is a better text-to-speech. It sounds a bit nicer. So, trading or girls? That was the question. I mean, I have to choose. Like, I would have to choose women. I have to. Otherwise, like, I guess I just don't get a wife ever. I can't have kids. I have, like, that's the only like, trading is fun, but there's other fun things too. You just, if you can't have a family, then there's no point in doing anything really. But, like, if you're just asking, like, what would I rather do in my free time? Probably trading. Women are pretty destructive. Like, it's pretty rare that I hang out with a woman and it doesn't make my life worse. Money doesn't buy happiness. Correct. Yeah, my opinion on money is once you have enough money to be able to afford your rent, your car, your food, and then a little bit extra so that you could put it into savings so that there's a buffer so that you don't have to worry, okay? Once you don't have to worry anymore, then money is completely useless. It's other than for the aspiration of becoming better, right? So there's a really nice feeling of, like, creating more and you feel accomplished. Okay, gamer friendly, you cannot win ever now because you did that. Sorry. You might as well just leave the stream. You can't win the giveaway. I'm not, if you win the giveaway, I'm not giving you one now. I love it. Boom. Gold's pumping. This will go for new highs still. It'll still go for new highs, right? We're up 500 on that. I just want to see. So if we look at this dash, right? We can just reset it. This needs to auto reset too. So how much are we at here? Don't let it down easy. Don't. You can see the current equity. I'm going to close it because you need one more day. This was a Maven challenge, by the way. I just got it like yesterday. And I've already passed. I just need one more day. So we'll just close that out. Because we need 0.5% tomorrow, which is 600. We'll do $600 and we're good. We pass. Easy. Is a Maven instant account? No, it's a 2-step. I'll just show you guys how easy it is to pass this stuff. This should update in a second, I suppose. Did not. I think the chart updates instantly, right? Okay, this one's not updated yet. You can see, like, I didn't go to a single second of drawdown. I guess slightly. My biggest drawdown on this challenge was $800. So 0.8%. And then made just about 8% now. 10-to-1 ratio. It's a pretty sick dashboard. I'm going to be adding more stuff to it. Oh, that looks like a bug right there. Average trade duration, negative. Profit factor infinity. I'm going to be adding some more stuff to it. Like, oh, I want to add some stuff that'll make you a better trader. I don't want to say what it is yet, because it's going to take some time, but like stuff that's going to give you like actual proper advice of what you should do. Right? Like this sort of idea where like, okay, win rate by duration. Okay. So like, it'd be easy to spot things like, hey, maybe my win rate is lower on faster trades, for example. More stuff like this. I've got some ideas that should be pretty easy to implement, and our dashboard should be banging. Like this is already pretty dang good, but it'll be even better. Like we'll have some stuff that nobody else has. Let's go back to the Dow. Dow's going up. Nice. Just out of my mind. Nights with no sleep, thinking about you and me. So 4-hour closed, right? So where's this going to go? Where's this going to go? This is a level right here. Should at least go there. 8-hour close. It should at least come here, right? Probably going to fill that gap, but it's at least going to hit a new high right here, right? For Dow, for gold, still running.
I think you should add a button that, once you have taken a profitable trade, prevents you from TRA.
Add a button that once you take prevents you from trading further after you click. So basically, yeah, basically like Top Step's shut off feature. Maybe it's the best for beginners. All right, let's do a giveaway. Okay, plus dashboard. Plus dashboard. $10K one step, nice. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. You said in the video DMC allows you to enter Trade basically at any time when looking at the chart. How is this true? How would you find a trade on gold if you weren't already in one? I showed you, Jacob, bro. Jacob, I showed you a trade while we sat down. Like, that's the thing with DMC is you know where the market is going always, right? So I already showed you a trade, right? Right? I already showed you this like little scalp thing that we were going to go to there, right? Pass through, right? And the stop would have been here, right? So, you know, they might have front run it. It might have not hit the exact level, but that would have been a trade, right? It still counts, okay? So you can look at any time and know what's happening, right? So the 4 hour, okay? Nothing really happening there. 1 hour, right? Here you go. You failed to make a high, failed to make a new low there. Come back, retested that. So you would have already gotten your entry. Here's another trade. Look. Low, go for the new high, right? There you go. That's another trade. Right? That's fair. Nice. Bro, your name is so difficult to pronounce in English. Rubara Jupe. Congrats, bro. Open up a ticket in Maven's Discord.
Rubarajput.
Rubarajput. There you go. Nice. That's all you got to do. All right, let's look back at this financial lens. Let's see what's new. Trump ends 3 minutes ago. Nice. Peace. Talking about the Middle East war.
Rubarajput.
Okay, yeah, he's just saying the same sort of things he's always said. Cutting expenses key to tariffs, paying no debt. I heard the other day that somebody predicts that. Okay, so I've heard two different predictions about global country debt and global debt, right? One is that Bitcoin was made in order to pay off the US debt, right? And they're just going to rug pull it once they have enough market cap and then just pay off all the debt. Which, like, my friend told me that, and I honestly think he's an absolute retard because of it. Because you would just instantly get a civil war. Like, no, you would, no, not civil war. You would get, the government would be dethroned, right? You would instantly have the entire economy around the world just nuke you, because everyone would be pissed. Everyone would have lost everything, right? Just so that that is a retarded. I hate that idea, but if it happens, I don't know. He thinks that's going to happen. I think he's an idiot. The other one is that they're planning for hyperinflation so that all of this government spending will just become meaningless, and all the debt will become meaningless because hyperinflation will kick in, and then money will mean nothing anymore. Right. What's my zodiac sign? Cancer.
People used to say the same thing for gold, that once it's get cheaper, that's when we will buy at WHI.
Yeah, I mean, we're currently in the buy anything era, right? Like, if you're not making money right now, I don't understand what you're doing, because this is the most easiest time in your entire lifetime probably for you to make money. All you literally have to do is buy anything at any time and then do nothing, and you're making hand over fist money. Okay? Hand over fist money. Like, there is no drawdown on gold, on NASDAQ, on Dow. Bitcoin, just don't trade Bitcoin unless you're an idiot. All stock, everything is ballooning, right? So I can't understand how you can possibly be losing money right now. When the NASDAQ, let's look at gold. Let's look at gold right now. This year, so far, we are 3 weeks into the year. Gold is up equal to a year's worth of investing in the NASDAQ in 3 weeks. Guess what? I could close all my trades right now. I'm up fucking 35%. That's like 2 years of investing in 3 weeks. I could close everything and then do nothing until 2028. And I would still outperform the market on average. Yeah, this looks like a nice rally, hopefully. So here's the thing though, the daily I'm just gonna close that. It was a nice little profit for the stream. The Dow, just because we're coming up to this and they just hit the new high, right? I want to see how it plays out, because the daily here, we lost this level, right? So there might be like some rejections here. I guess I might have been able to let it run a bit more, but right. I think there might be rejections in this zone. What up? Let's look at Rivian. Rivian's gone nothing but straight down since I bought it, eh? All right.
Gold has moved more in Trump's ruling than any other president.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking wild. Here's a copper investment up $400 already. Look at copper. Like copper hopefully is gonna rip like similarly to silver. That's what I'm hoping. Copper. Right. Streaming for 2 hours? No, I have other things to do, bro. I have a job. Speaking of which, I'm gonna have to go in a moment. Oh, we'll do another stream later in the day on Power Hour probably. Oh. Or yeah. After when I'm doing the second stream, it'll probably be it'll be an afternoon stream, New York afternoon, of course. And it'll either be You know what I mean? Wait, let's go here. NASDAQ. I'm kind of liking the Dow more than the NASDAQ lately. The Dow actually just seems a lot easier. Regular trading hours. NASDAQ's got too much weird, choppy craziness. Look at this. In New York session, at least, right? Yeah, we'll do it like one of the last 2 hours of the day normally if I'm doing another stream after that 4 hour closes, because there's always this 4 hour candle that's somewhat important. This one, right? There's another 4 hour candle that this candle here is going to close, and then after that oftentimes tells us some stuff. So, right. Check your Discord DMs. No. Fuck off. You have nothing to give me. You have nothing to offer me, dude. And it's not very important, because if it had something to do with what was important in my life, you would either know me, right? Or it would be about Maven, and then you could just go talk to Maven because they have support, right? There's zero chance that there is anything important that you have to say. Maybe it's important for you, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not you. And that's just the God honest truth. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like the reality is nobody cares about other people's problems. Like sure, I can feel bad. It's regarding my products. I don't have any products. Maven does. You can go talk to Maven. I don't sell any product. I have 0 products. I don't know you, dude. Wait. Oh, we have talked. No, wait. We have talked. I'm looking at it now. I don't have products, bro. What is this? Wait. Okay, this. You should have said it's funny. Let's see here. Wait, hopefully this isn't something retarded. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, look. Dumb money content. This is funny. It's not important. When somebody says it's important, I think it's somebody that's just asking for an account or something, and then I'd make fun of them. Wait. Dumb money concepts course. Get profitable faster with lifetime act. This is funny, dude. Why would somebody sell my content? $175. Wow. Guess what, boys? I don't care. And so what I said before, I don't care, because I don't care about this fucker, right? I don't care if he makes money off of the thing that I taught him. I don't care. Okay?
Tapped into this gap right here as a really good draw. Not gonna hold all the way. Let's just in the same place.
This is not dumb money concepts. That's not. I would not have done that. Hilarious. If you see things like this, just say that I don't know, like if you are part of this community or some sort of this community, just be like, Hunter made this. It's absolutely for free on YouTube, right? Don't pay for garbage. Don't pay for knockoff versions of something that is not as good. You know what I mean? Amazing. Cool. That was kind of funny. Yeah. I mean, if we've chatted in the past, I will get your messages, but there are a lot of people that message me, bro. And I just hide all messages, basically. I just have everything hidden. Yeah, DMC is like 1-to-1 mostly, right? Yeah, so that guy was doing like fucking 7-to-1. And it was most likely fucking back, like he's just back testing and, you know. The business is selling trading courses. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. You can make a lot of money by scamming people with a trading course. Sell people fake dreams. Unfortunately for me, I cannot lie to people and deceive them like that, right? I mean, I guess that depends how you look at it. Because, you know, then it'd be a lot easier to make money. Because I could just lie. I'm not going to do that. Anyways, boys, I got to go. We'll be back later at the end of the day. Let's just quickly look at gold. And gold is dumping. So that, I had a 4-hour trade there? No, what was it? 1-hour trade? Yeah. Oh, they went pretty deep, eh? I would have thought there would be a stop here. If they come down, so what I wanted to do was, what was it? Yeah, I wanted to just let it run. That's what I wanted to do, I think. We marked out some sort of level somewhere. I can't remember why. I don't want to be buying down there. Up there, rather. But, okay. We'll be back. We'll see what gold did on this 4-hour and then let it go. Ciao, ciao.